Atlanten.
I Allt för Sverige kommer 10 amerikaner hit för att leta efter sina svenska rötter.
We can't help who our relatives are. But you can certainly learn from them.
De får lära känna det Sverige som deras förfäder lämnade.
Och bilen går bra.
This is the true Sweden right here.
Det blir en både rolig och känslomässig resa.
This was meant to be.
Men det här är också en tävling. En efter en kommer de att tvingas lämna Allt för Sverige. Bara vinnaren tar hem priset. En återförening med sin svenska släkt.
This is my family.
I really want to have this opportunity to go to Sweden so that I can walk the ground that my forefathers did, and I really want to be able to see where my great-grandfather had come from, and just to try and get a feel for what was going through his mind before he came to the Americas.
Good. And you know what, John? You are going to get a chance to do that. You're going to Sweden.
I'm going to Sweden?
Yeah, we have picked you.
Oh, no! It's a thing! It's a thing! Oh my God! Oh my God! Are you kidding?
Nope.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. This is just like a dream come true. I'm sorry, I'm shaking.
Wow. Hey, Ramza. I'm one of the 10 to go to Sweden.
Yes!
Wow. I'm so blessed to have my Swedish mother still with me. And whatever I come back with is all for her and that side of the family.
Your great-grandma would be so thrilled about this. I mean, when you think that your great-grandma came here on the boat when she was only 9.
Oh my God! This is amazing!
Oh my gosh!
Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me.
Really? Oh, here I come. Here I come, Sweden. I feel that deeply in me. It's a big part of my heart that's missing. So I'm going to go find my heart in Sweden.
Keep away from them boys. I would like to know why they immigrated over here. The stories is what I'm looking for in this adventure.
Be careful.
Holy cow, this is something else.
I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart. And I gotta tell you something, I can't wait to win this contest of yours and just see how many of my relatives you guys can rake up over there.
Vi reser snabbt idag. Flyget över Atlanten tar 7-8 timmar. Puff, ser vi där. Men för de 10 svensk-amerikaner vi ska följa nu är resan ändå hisnande lång. Den spänner över generationer. Sträcker sig till det förgångna. Till landet där de har sitt ursprung. Till gårdar och hus, byar och städer de har hört namnet på när släktingar samlats och pratat om dem som en gång lämnade det gamla landet. Det måste ha låtit som sagor för de barn och sen barnbarns barn som lyssnat. Och nu är de här för att följa spåren tillbaka. Det kommer att bli känslosamt och omtumlande. Det är många överraskningar som väntar. Innan en av dem till slut når hela vägen fram till en återförening med sin svenska släkt. Det är en väldigt lång resa.
I'm from New York.
Oh, really? Where?
Which part?
The West Village.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, classy.
Hi, Becky, and you're Laura. Nice to meet you.
As far as what my grandmother told me, she would always say that we were special. I heard that we're from royalty. Somewhere in this tree, there's some royalty. I don't know if there was an uncle that was knighted by a king or what, but I need to find out.
I'm Diane Bennett. I'm from Hollywood.
I'm Shane Booth.
From where?
Nebraska.
Oh, nobody's perfect.
Hi, Diane. I'm Laura.
Hello, Laura.
I'm Matt from Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah. My mother was adopted, so I have no idea about her, what city she came from. She was an infant, so there was no history. So I'm so interested about everything. Where did she live? What was her life? Why was she given away for adoption?
Redan nu börjar äventyret för våra amerikaner. Redan nu ska de få en försmak. Ett minutlångt möte med en levande släkting.
There were these people holding signs, and it was such an incredible surprise.
And then it turns out these people are really related to us.
Are you my relative, really?
It's happening already, that we're getting to meet the family members.
Yes, I'm Rebecca. Hi. Oh, thank you.
Anderson.
I love Sweden so far. Unbelievable. I honestly was just expecting to fly in and get the hotel room for the night.
And I am your grandmother's cousin.
Oh, what's her name? She was trying to tell me a story and said when your great-grandfather came back, he kissed the ground. And I'm like, should I kiss the ground? She's like, yes. Okay, I will. Well, she wanted to keep telling me stories, and I was like, yes, I couldn't understand. So I told her, I said, you know, I'll be back. We'll get together again because I will win. So it just gives me more motivation now to take this a little more seriously than maybe I have. Thank you.
You know, it's just so overwhelming. It's totally unexpected. I mean, this is such a wonderful, wonderful blessing.
I'm Dallas, you know.
Nice hat.
Thanks. I just about fell down. I didn't believe it at first, but then to find out that it was an actual living relative here in Sweden was phenomenal.
I look like your brother?
Yes, very much.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, I like food.
I'm so happy to see you. What do you do? It's okay, my Swedish. Talk? I wish I could have asked her more questions, but we hugged a lot and we made a lot of eye contact, so the emotion was there. Yes, we'll win. She said to win, so yes, so we can see each other again.
So thank you. I'm just so excited. And this was a taste of the grand prize. And I want that big family reunion. I want to meet them all. I do. I want to meet them all.
I'm an engineer.
Oh, wow. So you got the brains of the family then.
And the looks.
Since I met my relative in the airport, it just created this fire. Before, I was just kind of like, you know, I've got to come here, I've got to see it. You know, if I go home first, I'll be really upset, but I can deal with it. Not anymore. I am so gung-ho and like, I will rip people's heads off to get there. It was awesome meeting you, and I hope to meet you again. 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
All right.
Okay.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Hope to see you again.
Hope to see you again, too.
Thank you so much.
Come on, come give me a hug. It's nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming.
I mitten av 1800-talet var fattigdomen utbredd i Sverige. 1867 drabbades också landet av missväxt. Året därpå fortsatte det med torka och uteblivna skördar, och det gjorde inte situationen bättre för de som redan levde på marginalen. Hungersnöd utbröt och många valde att starta ett nytt liv i Amerika. Det fanns också religiösa och politiska skäl till att lämna det Sverige som på den tiden inte var direkt öppet för oliktänkande. Från mitten av 1800-talet till 1900-talets början lämnade hela 1,3 miljoner svenskar landet. Idag är det 8 miljoner amerikaner som har svenskt ursprung. 10 av dem har nu kommit tillbaka. Hello. Already. Hi. Dawn?
Dawn.
Anders? Yeah. Okay. Welcome home. How does it feel to finally be here, Michael?
Oh, it feels great. I'm tired, but man, it's worth it.
When Anders welcomed us home, you know, with his that charming smile of his, you know, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I felt at home.
This is the start of a long journey that will take you to your past. This little town, Sigtuna, is a good place to start. It's in many ways the cradle of Sweden. 1,000 years ago, this was the capital of King Olof Skötkonung, our first king to become baptized and the first to produce Swedish coins. And he is also one of our first leaders who got fired. Sweden prides itself in having old democratic traditions. And who knows, given the small population in Sweden, maybe your forefathers were part of these events, worked here as a blacksmith, were a merchant, or why not a king. Do you know anything about your Swedish forefathers, what they did, where they lived? Eric?
Very little.
Yeah, anything? You know what part of Sweden?
Jönköping.
Oh.
Did I say that right?
It's a very religious part of Sweden, for
Okay.
Swedish standards, really. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, as you know, this is a competition. Before it's over, 9 of you will have to leave. Only one can be the winner. And the winning prize is, as you know, to be reunited with your long-lost Swedish family. What would that mean to you, Mr. Andersson?
You know, growing up in a Mormon family in America, we have a lot of names and dates of people and where they lived, but we don't have stories. And I think that the chance to find stories would be, there's no way to measure what that would be. So I think that's the biggest thing.
Anything you wish to find out about your ancestors, Laura?
Well, I hope that they are of royal, royal descendants. I have a long toe that's supposed to be royal.
Okay. Blue blood?
No, I
No,
don't
you
know.
check that.
It's just it's a hunch.
Okay.
I'm going on a hunch.
When Anders asked Laura what about her heritage and stuff, and she pulled out royalty out of her ass. And I couldn't believe it, because I am Swedish royalty. I am here to say I'm the royal.
So you all have good reasons to stay in this competition. Find out more. It's a long trip ahead, so let's start. Welcome to Sweden.
Thanks for having us.
It's so beautiful. Oh.
It's actually pretty moving. Seeing stuff this old still standing.
Right.
And considering that this, as I understood, was the original capital of Sweden back in the way olden days.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I wonder how many millions of people have stood here and speculated about this just like we did. I absolutely love Sigtuna. It's such a cute little sweet town. I can't wait to see more of it.
I want to live right there in that barn house.
Should we knock and ask them if we can just peek?
Yeah.
We should start. It's very unique.
We're so curious. Is it white and bright in here, or is it IKEA?
Yeah, is it all full of IKEA? Or do you have clunky furniture?
I'm sure we'll get a warm reception to those questions.
Their windows are so inviting, let's just say. There's no screens, they have flowers. They just look so welcoming that they wanted me to peek in their window.
Don't step on the flowers.
Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so cute. I bet it is.
It is not IKEA.
I don't think we can get arrested because we're American.
I guess we'll find out.
You know.
I am mortified by that statement.
I have this stereotype that all Swedish people have IKEA furniture, and I now know that is not true. How old are these houses?
I mean...
Oh, wait, I want to feel this
know.
red,
Where?
this red stuff here.
The siding?
Yeah.
Paint?
It's paint and wood. They said it's special. Little,
Really?
like,
All right,
kind
I'll
of,
get it.
thank you, see?
Oh.
Look at your hands, people.
Oh, dang, Gina! You're bleeding! I don't think it's anything I've ever really felt before. It's an excitement level. So much comes with that word, you know? Home suddenly takes on a whole new meaning of not just a house in Idaho or in Washington, D.C., but a history. So the place that we're staying in, it is a beautiful old restored farmhouse. It's beautiful. It's just quiet. It's out in the middle of nowhere, I guess, and it's fantastic.
Uh-oh, there's something right there. Oh my gosh. Wonder what it could be.
Open it up.
All right, all right, all right. Oh! There's a message.
Read it.
Dear Americans, this is the America Kofort. Most of your ancestors brought one of these across the Atlantic to the new country when they immigrated in the 1800s. You will have a great adventure here in Sweden. In this trunk, you will find all you need. Different things for different adventures. Well, there certainly is a lot of stuff in there.
It's time.
Tickets to the Vasa Museum and to the ABBA Museum.
It's just been really exciting to have started this adventure, and it really felt like it once we all opened up the coffer and discovered more things about Sweden and more adventures that were going to be going on.
Key boxes. In those boxes, you will find the key to your family's history.
And it's just clues just to give us an idea of what might happen, but we still really have no idea. We're just flying by the seat of our pants.
This week, the America Kofort also contains one family treasure chest. Rebecca Redner, your family is from Stockholm, not far from here. You will find out a lot of secrets in this chest. Don't open it now, the time will come soon.
I couldn't believe that it was me that was the first person. So then my head's thinking, why am I first? Why am I first? Is there some kind of invite from the king and queen saying they made a mistake, that somewhere in the bloodline I got lost?
How many tickets are there for real?
6 Vasa. The ABBA tickets, there are 2 and mine. So 3 ABBA. I'll fight to the death. I will fight not really, but I don't fight. But I would love those tickets. Things just got real. Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? There is a sing-along section of the museum. I gotta
Very nice.
I want to keep going.
Very nice, absolutely. I think I saw some honeysuckle around.
Oh.
What the?
Wow.
Yes.
It's pink with roses and flowers.
All right, me and Matt will be in this room then. All right then.
Oh my gosh. I'm tapped out.
Well, we've only had a 1 hour sleep in 24 hours. I would summarize my first day in Sweden as emotional, exhausting, but it's also been relieving as far as, hey, we're started, we're going, we're doing it.
Whoa.
straight up tube food.
Here, guys, dive in.
Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Here we go.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh, God, that's horrible.
Whatever that liver stuff was, I could probably do without that. I wanted it out of my mouth, to be honest. I'm surprised I didn't just spit it out.
Here we go. 1, 2,
Let me
great.
know if y'all need the cheese.
We'll trade.
It's not any better?
The taste of that herring, it just hits you right away. It ain't right. It just ain't right.
Oh, he closed his eyes even.
The herring is great. I feel that there's no need to drown that delicious herring in any kind of sauce or anything.
Okay, like Grace.
That's good. I don't think my fellow Americans really appreciated the breakfast as much as I did. I'm looking forward to lunch if lunch is as good as breakfast.
I'm not good right now. I need something to wash that down.
And you're all in for a treat today.
So if I were to find out today if I'm possibly royalty, if I would open up the box and I hear, actually, you're not at all, then I have to really be like, oh my God, I am a big joke.
Oh, it's all over my face. I think I'll kind of take over the room. So that's who I am. I don't care what anyone else thinks about me.
Don't forget piano lessons Wednesday.
Wait, but my dentist
At 4. What time's
I live in Little Elm, Texas with my husband Craig. We've been married 18 years. I'm a mother of 3, so between all of them, it's never a dull moment. This one's a picture of my dad. I grew up in, it's called New Berlin, Wisconsin. I was the middle child. My parents, basically, all they did was work. It was just constantly watching the dollar. We never went on a vacation. That was unheard of. I never had anything growing up. We were so restricted from everything. Kind of shaped me into don't tell me no, because I've always been told no. This picture here is of my grandma Lil. She's the one that's the 100% Swedish. My grandmother, she would always talk about Sweden and our relatives back there. I want to see what this Bostrom family had.
Dear Rebecca, your great-great-grandfather, Hugo Herman Emil Bostrom, may have stood in this very graveyard on February 27, 1886, contemplating his place among the powerful men of your family. His father, Carl Herman Waldemar Bostrom, was buried here that day. The fortune he left behind him was earned in a highly principled way.
In the end, his legacy was as much about doing the right thing as it was about earning money. It's just crazy. It's like writing my dad's book.
Hugo Herman Emil furthered his father's values in his own life with a strong passion for mentoring young people.
This is like reading about my dad, basically. Just how hard working they were. I get it now. Why my dad is like the man he is today. It kind of trickled down from all these generations, always doing the right thing, always. That's just who he is because of who they were.
It seems clear that his leadership was effective. Even King Oscar II noticed and personally awarded Hugo Herman Emil
the highest possible honor for a non-nobleman, the Vasa Medal, and the privileged title that goes with it, Riddar, the Swedish equivalent of the Royal English Sir.
So basically what this is telling me is that technically we're not royalty. We weren't born into the royal family. But from what I'm reading, Hugo, he actually earned this title.
It was kind of like a little shocking that my great-great-grandfather was not royalty, but it's okay because he was amazing with what he did at the boys' school, apparently, because the king noticed and decided to knight him. It doesn't even matter if they weren't royalty, but just as long as they had this great character, I think that's all that matters. Yeah. Dear Rebecca, you are now in Sodermalm. I can't believe I'm standing in front of the building my great-great-grandfather lived.
One of Hugo Herman Emil's children seems to have revolted against his father's prudent, economical lifestyle. Hugo Herman Alfred Bostrom, your great-grandfather. He was unquestionably the black sheep of the family, distracted perhaps, a dreamer.
I would have loved to go in and just like walk the halls.
It's been said that Hugo Herman Alfred made a number of unwise investments, expenditures that would soon rack him with debt. Hugo Herman Alfred turned to his father to ask for help, but because his father had carefully built himself a good name in society, he asked his son to save the family reputation and set sail for America, where Hugo Herman Alfred could begin again.
That's me. I'm Hugo. Isn't that strange? It's kind of weird because I'm so like, I keep telling my dad, and then I left. I'm so angry with him about how he spends his money, so I'm Hugo.
Hugo Herman Alfred went to have a daughter in America, and she, Rebecca, is your father's mother, Lily. In the language of your fathers, she is your farmor.
It's true about patterns, and if you don't break a pattern, it continues generation after generation. I kind of like that we're known to be good people and do the right thing and have integrity, so hopefully I can keep this going.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to going to Stockholm. And I hope to be a good guest in your nation's capital.
You ever seen one before?
Never seen a train before. We're ready?
We're ready.
Here we go.
Are they ready?
You got my bell, right?
Are you ready?
Ready.
She's ready.
Hey guys, say Ava.
I'm a little nervous about going into Stockholm. I'm not used to being in the big cities and stuff. I'm more of a country boy. I'd rather be out in the country than be in the big cities.
Guys, so back to the ABBA tickets.
It's museum day.
It's time to find out who's going. Me. Hey!
Oh, shocker.
My friend Laura's going. And because I firmly believe that when it's time to come out of the closet, it's time to come out of the ABBA closet, my friend Mike is going. Who had ABBA on their cell phone? Who else on this train had
Are you serious?
Oh, look how happy he is.
He can't stop smiling.
He can't stop smiling.
You gotta come out of the closet.
Yeah, that's right.
On a rocket.
I ain't coming out of the closet.
So we gotta make sure Mike comes with us.
Don't try to sneak.
Hey, come over here. We're going this way. I think you guys are.
Like the feeling.
Yep. Let's do this. Come on.
I'm on this side of Essa.
All right.
Have a good time.
Hey, Mike.
I think Stockholm is exactly as I imagined it, but somehow it was even better because it was live. It wasn't on a Google screen, or it wasn't, you know, in a book, or it wasn't someone else describing it. For the first time in 39 years, it's me actually seeing it.
You're gonna love it.
This ought to be fun, yeah.
So I consider myself a city girl, and I love to see cities. I think that can be the most exciting part of a country. I was really, really excited to see everything today, and it definitely beat my expectations.
What else? Can we read it?
Well, there's hamburgers up there. There's, I mean, just read the sign on
I
the top.
can't see it.
You get a hamburger, hot dog.
Fish and chips.
Yeah, get the fish and chips. You'll like that. Or the flatbread roll.
Wait, is the shrimp salad in there?
Can't go wrong with that.
In the hot dog?
I don't know.
What's a grilled curry?
That's hilarious.
I've been here a while. This is all in Swedish.
I'm gonna get some water. Yep. Being in Stockholm brings about calm. I feel this is a city that is busy, it's full of life. Of course, the thoughts come to my mind if any of my Swedish ancestors ever visited Stockholm. I wonder, you know, did they see that river? Did they see that building that I'm looking at, you know?
Super trooper beams are gonna blind me, but I won't feel blue like I always do.
If you make it through this, I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna need
All right, I'll buy you a drink.
get through this. I'm gonna need a lot of drinks to get through this.
Look at that. We're gonna put our heads in there. We're gonna put our heads in there. We're gonna put our heads in there. I'm Agnethia. You're Frida. Yes. Look how little their face is.
You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I don't know the words. To any of the
You
songs.
can dance, you can jive. See that girl?
Watch us sing. You're the dancing queen. We take tips.
All right, let's go inside.
Welcome.
Go to the Vasa
Gift shop. If ABBA had a fifth member, his name would be Matt Anderson. Come on.
Come on, Mike.
I found the exits, so we can get out of here. Go to the Vasa.
When do we try on the costume? Mike,
The 70s.
they wear boots just like you.
Yeah,
It's
no, not
perfect.
like me.
Hi, everybody.
Howdy.
We're from out of town.
Friday night and the lights are low. Looking out for a place to go. Where the right music. Getting in.
Matt and Laura, they are ABBA fans. There ain't no doubt about it. They really were digging that. They were getting into it, dancing, singing. You know, it's definitely their cup of tea.
Thank you. You want to do a solo?
No.
Come on. I love Dancing Queen. I love Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, the Mamma Mia, here I go again. They all are great, though. Thank you for the music, the songs we're singing. That, I love that. Oh my gosh. You would be fantastic in that.
Right?
Yes. Are you scared of this stuff?
You know, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting the vibes that you guys are getting.
This is
Obviously.
music history. Come on. He likes country music. He talks about that, but sometimes you got to break out of that shell. Try something new. And he did.
No way, dude. I'm not dancing this.
Mike. Yeah. Ah! You got a fan. Yeah.
My singing and dancing skills are not there, but the other two that went with us, they did a great job.
Let's show them how it's done.
Yes.
Yeah, Bee Gees.
We got him to dance, and I think he liked it more than he thought he was going to.
Come on, it wasn't so bad.
No, I don't know about that.
That was awesome.
It's,
Come on. Not so bad. Don't fall in the water.
One thing it is it's over. How about
No,
that?
it's magic.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Amanda.
I'm so excited to go to the Vasa Museum. I feel like I'm going to see my history for the first time in my life.
Yeah, that's just amazing.
Wow.
I'm glad I came here.
What year was this from?
I love ABBA, but I love this more. I mean, look at this.
Okay, so now I don't want to be royalty anymore. This is my ancestors' Viking ship.
Oh, look at the round, that looks like metal.
It is metal.
It is metal.
So they could do metal.
Sure they could.
Well, yeah, it would
Ever
have.
hear of the Bronze Age?
Sure.
Or the irony.
Thank you. You rest your case.
You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
Good deal. good deal. It's an education for all of us.
Right, yeah. My flash isn't really going. Look at all that color.
That's what the ship actually really used to look
Serious stuff.
Yeah, and John, that totally looks like you.
You know what?
It does.
I can see it.
Yeah, it's you.
That's your ancestor right there. Sorry.
All right, we know where you came from.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll have a costume like that for me to put on later on.
Oh, yeah. All right. I can't get over the carvings. And can I say the word amazing one more time?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, Swedish meatballs. So beautiful. Those lingonberries.
So Stockholm is, I guess, sort of what I expected, just a drop-dead beautiful city. It seems just like everybody's living in harmony together, and it was like a utopia. So in terms of personality, I would say I'm pretty outgoing, pretty self-assured, kind of know what I like, what I don't like. We could even have the faucets coming out of the mirror. I got a job at a company that basically creates really high-end bathrooms. Yeah, I think if we kind of did this color scheme, and so I talk to clients all day long, from movie stars to TV stars who can afford to have really big, beautiful bathrooms. I take it as a privilege to get to work with these people and make that dream come true for them. I live here in New York City by myself with no family. My parents live on an island on the West Coast, which is just as far as it is for me to get to Sweden. And that's the toughest part, because I love living in New York. You know, my parents worked so hard to raise me and have this amazing retirement where they wanted to live their dreams of sailing on a sailboat. And so we both talk about, well, who's gonna give up their dream so that we can, you know, live nearby? And nobody's ready to give up their dreams. It gets hard and it's sad sometimes.
Well, Laura, congratulations. We are going to miss you, and we're going to celebrate you coming back a winner.
Oh, thanks, guys. Cheers.
Skål.
I'm excited to learn more about my ancestors because it's part of my story. And so I need that story to understand my own story and who I am and what my family has gone through. Right now, I'm just on the edge of my seat. This is everything I came here for. So to get the gift that I was hoping to receive is beyond exciting. Dear Laura, one autumn day in 1839, your great-great-grandfather's mother was born to tenant farmers in the little cotter's hut called Bjorkud. Emma Karolina got married at 19 years old. Her husband was Sven Peter Manson, a peasant 5 years her senior, who worked at the bottom of the food chain in the tenant farming system of the day. Sven Petter impressively worked his way up to the level of torpar, or tenant farmer, meaning he and Emma Karolina now paid some sort of rent for the right to work someone else's land. They also seemed to have felt secure enough at this point to begin having children of their own. They had 2 daughters, and 2 years later came a son whom they named Carl Johan. He lived to become your morfar's farfar, or mother's father's father's father. The couple worked hard just to survive, not to mention the 3 small children they had to care for. This existence was viable for them, at least until disaster struck. Sven Petter suddenly died, leaving his wife and children nearly hopelessly stuck without any clear way to eat or to live without him.
they did the struggle so that I could just live a happy life with none of this struggle.
The 3 children between the ages of 2 and 6 years old now suddenly found themselves alone with their widowed mother. But Emma Carolina was not a quitter.
1 year after her husband's death, Emma Carolina made a decision that changed the course of your family's history forever. It may well have been her only choice.
One early summer day in 1869, Emma Carolina took her 5-year-old son Carl Johan into her arms and bid him adieu, sending him to America in full awareness that she might never see him again.
How great the mother's love in Emma Carolina's heart must have been to send her beloved son away in a gamble that he would find a better life in America.
But Carl Johan survived. He eventually grew up and married a woman named Olivia Ollie May.
Together, the couple had a son, and they named him Carl Marby Moray. In turn, he had a son with Alma named Stanley. In the language of your Swedish relatives, he is your morfar. I mean, that is a story. And it's the story of most people living in America. I think the best thing that's happened here is realizing that being close with my family is the absolute most important thing. And realizing that when your family is here on this earth, that is what you have to pay attention to, because someday they're just going to be ancestors. I'm just excited for the gift to share with the rest of my family that's still alive.
Swing it, det är tidens melodi. Gör som vi, var glad och fri. Vi kan inte låta bli med all vår energi.
Hello, class.
Hello, Mr. Anders.
So this is the first lesson, so we start with some basic Swedish, okay? In Sweden, we don't have the American easygoing, hi, how are you? Hi, I'm fine, how are you? It stops already with the first, how are you? For the Swede, how are you is a real question that deserves a real answer. You will get a complete account of that person's mental state and health condition. We take that as a real question. We do have a shorter version similar to yours, but it's a bit more complex. Hej, hur är det? Actually, it's more pronounced like hej, hur är det?
Hej, hur är det?
Yeah. Fine in Swedish is bra, but you won't hear it this way. In Sweden, we need to be modest. Lagom. So we make it more lagom by putting ganska. Ganska bra. Faktiskt. As if we are surprised things can be quite fine, actually.
My dad is really Swedish. Oh, everything's kind of okay generally on a very basic scale. My dad is a lot that way with things, and as Anders was talking, I was like, oh my gosh, my dad's totally Swedish.
But this is still a bit too light-hearted for a Swede. Saying this, it's like bragging, showing off. Quite good, actually. Ha-ha, better than you. It's a bit like that. So we have to correct that by adding this little word here. We add a little no.
How to greet people is really interesting to me because people get annoyed with me because I could be like dancing a jig, having a good time, and then they're like, how are you? And I'd be like, fine. And I think that's really interesting that I do that, not knowing that's how Swedes do.
So now we have, ganska bra faktiskt. Tjejen, hej, hur är det?
Nej, ganska bra faktiskt.
Very good. So Diane, hej, hur är det?
Impossible. I can't hear anything that I'm familiar with. It is literally a foreign language. You might as well be speaking Martian.
Rebecca, hej, hur är det?
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. To me, the Swedish language, do not hate me, but it kind of sounds like gibberish, like oopatata bootakata. You know, it's like my mouth can't form it.
Hej, hur är det?
Okay, I'm sorry, what?
Every word in English is pronounced, and you run the sentence together. Ganska bra. Fuck it. Well, that's not nice.
Matthew, hej, hur är det?
Nej, ganska bra faktiskt.
Damn, that was good! I don't want you to leave here today without some useful phrases in Swedish. So, Eric, can you pass this around? Let's start with vi sitter väl ute. Vi sitter väl ute.
Vi sitter väl ute.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Ska vi gå in?
Ska vi gå in?
Meaning, should we move inside? We're not stupid. Hur skulle det se ut om alla gjorde så? Hur skulle det se ut?
Hur skulle det se ut?
Mike, how are you doing?
Not good. This doesn't make sense. Hur skulle det se ut?
So, Rebecca, how was the Swedish lesson?
Got it. Gangsta bra facus.
Probably told him to
Thank
shut
you.
up.
Is that good?
Yeah, you have to work on it a little bit.
A little bit?
But yeah, you got the idea, and it's all there. Thank you very much. Great. Go ahead, practice. Bye.
We need to get some serious butt kicking going on because we're making it to the end.
Yes, we are.
Of this adventure. My expectations for tomorrow are just like, who knows what's gonna happen. Again, I know this is a competition, so I'm gonna show up with my game face just in case I have to use it.
Come on.
Are we making an alliance?
We're making an alliance.
Shit just got real.
Yeah!
I haven't felt a push for competition, but we've all talked that definitely it's coming. And so no, I don't think anyone's totally unaware.
Ni har väl gjort backup på era hårddiskar hemma? Tänk allt ni har sparat där. Håller hårddisken mer än 6-7 år får man vara glasändare borta. Tjoff, sådär. Där får man säga att utvecklingen verkligen gått bakåt om man jämför med runstenar. De håller jäkligt länge. De äldsta är från 300-talet, de flesta från 1100-talet. Däremot så innehåller de ju väldigt lite information. Igulbjörn reste stenen efter sin pappa Frej. Hej! Och så sänd. Som ett 2-tons sms från ett årtusende till ett annat. Eller gåtfulla som rökstenen i Östergötland som ingen riktigt ännu lyckats tyda. I Allt för Sveriges första lagtävling ska deltagarna nu tyda runor som ska leda dem rätt i sökandet efter sitt förflutna.
You know what this means?
Okay.
Holy what?
Team.
I hope I'm red because I don't look any good in yellow.
Okay, yellow team. Michael, Eric, Laura, Dawn, Lori.
All right, that's a sign. Yay!
Red team, John, Shane, Matthew, Diane, Rebecca.
All right, Team Yellow! Texas!
To hell with ya.
Come on, Texas. We're gonna win.
When I saw Diane's name on the red team, I was like, oh, we're done.
They're going down.
Yeah.
Yes,
they're going down.
Diane's amazing, don't get me wrong, in her own little way. But when I saw these three guys, I'm like, no, no one's gonna beat us.
Red is power.
This just reminded us that it's not summer camp
this is
anymore,
real.
Right,
that
this is-
people are going to go home.
Yeah.
Well, physical activity is not my area of expertise. I have misgivings. We'll see. Time will tell.
All right, but the only option is to win.
Right.
Yeah, we can all
The
agree
only
on that.
Failure's not an option. I think we got the team that's going to win. This is it. So they might as well go ahead and give us the prize or whatever they're going to give us on this one. So it's a done deal.
All right,
Team
ready,
Red
everybody?
is the winning
We're going to go
team.
Team Red. 1, 2, 3.
I see a bad moon rising for yellow team.
All right, so it's time for Allt för Sveriges first team challenge. One team will win, one will lose. The losing team will then have to meet in an individual challenge where it is decided who is going to be the first to leave the show. That's the bad news. The good news is that's not until next week. Nobody leaves the show without getting a chance to learn more about his or her Swedish past. Here in the soils around Sigtuna, archaeologists have found many interesting things, treasures even. And so will you. Today you are going to dig for your past. Okay, let's get started! Tävlingen går ut på att deltagarna ska tyda runskriften på skyltarna på marken och hitta sina efternamn. På den stora runstenen har de ett alfabet i runskrift till sin hjälp. När alla lagmedlemmar har hittat sin namnskylt får laget börja gräva. Nere i jorden kommer varje deltagare att kunna finna en bild ur sin släkts förflutna. När bilden är uppgrävd ska den sättas upp på lagets tavla och det lag som först fått alla bilder på plats vinner.
Okay, so we just find the first letter.
Memorize what letters we need. M,
M,
B,
A.
P.
F.
And whoever is done first, immediately start helping the next person that's not done. Okay?
This is going to be within seconds.
Right.
So run. Running,
Yes.
digging with all your might.
Right.
We're here digging for the past. Literally, we're trying to figure out through the land of Sweden who our family was. So I think that it's an interesting metaphor. And when I heard that, man, this switch flipped in me, and I was like, oh, we're winning this.
And last but not least, keep cool.
Keep cool, guys. We've got this.
Let's go dig some treasure.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Klara, färdiga, gå!
No.
Wait.
Go.
Hey.
Go.
Hey, Diane.
No.
Go, guys, go. Go, come on.
Go.
Go. Come on.
Woohoo! Man, something in here. Got it. Come on. Where are you? Definitely good to wear gloves when you do this.
Not a picture, not a picture.
So, congratulations, Red Team. Now you're safe for another week.
I was really excited that I get to stay here another week and see what else is out there. So, one more week is such a blessing.
Any idea what you found?
I still can't.
Pictures. Yeah. So what do you say? Why don't you go help the yellow team find their treasures too? Yeah, go help them.
I feel like we did an amazing job. We just really worked well as a team, and what we said we were going to do, we did, and it worked really well.
It sucks to be on the losing team.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Woo! I thought we had the stronger team. I am a little dejected now, realizing that I don't have this in the bag. And so I'm going to really have to fight to stay here.
That was intense and to lose. It was totally intense.
This is very important to me. It's a part of my heritage that I'm coming to know, and I have to stay.
This is a good prize, though, I have to say.
Yeah. I have one. I hope they let me keep this. We all got to dig up something. It wasn't just a box of rocks, but it actually was a box of family history.
Oh, they say stuff on the back.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got people.
Holy cow.
Oh, what's on
It says it's connected.
To see that picture, it just, my heart just went through the roof. I mean, it just like put me on cloud 9.
You guys can it up. Good job. I'm looking at this picture and I'm like, wow. And I'm just in this complete daze. I didn't care what else was going on. I was so thrilled. My great-great-great-grandmother and her daughters, they left Sweden and moved to Chicago 123 years ago. And now finally, you know, I was able to come back. It feels absolutely amazing to be here, and I can't wait to see more of it.
It's amazing. I mean, we get to meet somebody at the airport that we were related to. Now we get actual pictures of...
It's happening quickly,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it is.
That man does look like you.
You think? It's awesome, though. So I don't know who this is, but finding this in the dirt and digging for my past today is really the kickoff for me of what this entire experience is all about, and we're going to do it together.
The main course,
Kraka, which is crow. Oh my God!
I can identify with him leaving because the family name was ruined.
Let's go!
This isn't a set. This isn't Disneyland's Small World after all. This is a reality.
Man, this is truly God's country. It really is.
Om ni sitter kvar så kommer fortsättningen på serien som bara blir mer och mer spännande för varje avsnitt. 5:e delen av bron alldeles strax.